So let's get red science automated first. Red science is primitive circuit and iron gear wheel. Well, iron gear wheel is there, but I also want to automate iron gear wheels onto some kind of bus. Because let's face it, I said last episode that I didn't want to create a bus, but after seeing how big this game gets, I'm going to need a bus. So I've already kind of got one going here. There's copper there and the different stuff over here. So let's just create a bus. So there's 2 tile gap there. So if I was to bring these guys back a tile and then have them go there. The idea that I'm looking at the moment is that you need a 2 tile gap like that so that you can feed belts through. So it'd have to be back there. There. Something like that. So that then gives us 4 lanes here. 2, 3, 4. And then I can just get rid of that. So, then we can have all of our iron push off down this way into these lanes. Or wherever the hell we're going to run it from, right? So at the moment we're only going to have 2 lanes of iron. But obviously in the future I'm going to rework that and we'll have to have more. So I kind of want to have at least 2 lanes of green circuits. So we've got another 2 lanes there. So let's just call it 4 lanes of green circuits. We've got undergrounds there. Another 4 lanes there. I just want to make sure that this copper is lined up correctly. It's not really, but it is. It's in the bus. Like it's not the edge of one of the lanes, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be. Alright, so let's do gears. Let's do iron gears up here. And let's do, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just planning for upgrading power poles as well. Because that does reach, but it doesn't cover. So we're going to have an output lane in the middle. Input lanes on the outside. Like that. Get rid of that one. Like that. Come on. Pick it up. Like that. And like that. I think 4 will do for now. I'm not thinking that we're going to need any more than that at the moment, but I'll be proven wrong, I'm sure, soon. There and there. Just keep our power poles straight as possible. Alright, so that is iron, right? So we only need to run it to there. We're going to do that. Yeah, that. No. So this must always give way to the bus. 4. Okay. So we've got iron coming in that side. We'll have iron coming in that side. If it gets that far. So a lot of it is going into making belts at the moment. I think that's mainly because it's so slow. Go on. Yeah, okay. Let's just upgrade everything to fast inserters. And that. Okay, so we've got heaps of underground. We've got an uncapped box of splitters. No wonder we've got no resources on our bus. We're just gonna add all of this in. I need more. Lucky they're already being made, hey? Oh, who would have thought making those? Like, you wouldn't think that. Like, all right, cool. So we'll have heaps of gears running through here. We'll have gears being made up here. That. So then the gears can then come out wherever our bus is. Which line did I say they were going to be on? This one. There we go. Alright, so where's... yeah, there. Pretty much where it is at the moment. Of course, I don't have belt immunity yet, so I moved. Let's do that for there. No, like that. We can just run this back this way. What did I say before? Must give way to the bus. One, two, three, four. Whether or not I actually run anything that way is another question, but you know, it's there at least. Cool. All right. Kind of waiting for all of this just to back up, because this is getting very close to being full, so that'll make me happy. We probably don't need to make any more after what we've got currently in queue, because we've got 75, we're doing one for 40, and then probably going to do this, which is 120. Maybe we do need to make more. Not 55 though. Let's just make 5. Alright, cool. So there's that. This probably needs to be capped as well. I'm going to take them all though, because I'm pretty sure we can go and fill in some miners. Let's find out. Yeah, there was a couple of miners missing down here, so that'll keep our copper nice and running. Got the same sort of situation happening up here in that, you know, we do have a saturated belt here. I'm thinking that might be time to, you know, like, oh god. Might be time to add an extra line of iron smelting. So how many do I have? I've got 25. How many is in this? 17. I'm okay with that. So if I put one there, it's all going to be iron. Awesome. Let's get rid of this stuff, our starter stuff. You're in the way actually. Put you back there. Put one there. Yep, I thought that might have happened. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay. Yep, you've got coal in you. These guys don't like picking up coal because there's lots of it. Alright, we have a buttload of coal. And then when we pick up this, we're going to have even more. So let's, no, don't mine stuff. I want to pick these guys up. Alright, whatever. Let's just pick this up, because we're not going to be researching anything anytime soon. Not until we're done setting up our automation. So let's do another iron line. Alright, so where is mining productivity? Because that'll be the first thing that I will actually need to get. Okay, so that's electric miners Mark II. How do I get to that? Silicon behind that and steel. How do I make them? Steel. Yep, okay. Alright, where is, that's our power poles. Let's just copy, paste. There you go. Everything is powered. And I want it like this. Where are we? Here. Like this. And then all we're going to do is just split it. Well, split, balance, whichever one you want to call it. We're going to do one there as well. Just so that we're getting through. A bit of throughput through on both lines now. We'll now have a second iron line, which we're going to have to run down to here. There, along, and I'm going to go into there, but we're also going to move this splitter to there. Then allows me to have this stuff doing this, because eventually this splitter is going to be like down here somewhere. So it'd be like down there. But for now it's going to be here. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's keep going. Keep doing what I've been doing. We'll turn this into a splitter there. Keep running this along. Get rid of the rock. That was interesting. That needs to give way. There we go. Yeah, that way, that way, that way. Split. Split. Yep, move along belts. Yep, that's perfect. Like that. Okay, cool. So we've got a bit of this stuff happening. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. So we've got our second iron line up and running. We're gonna split that rather than just sending it straight down there, because around here somewhere we're gonna do our red science. So let's give ourselves a bit of room. That uranium patch is going to probably go bye-bye. How do I want to do this? Like this, probably. Not like that. I'm not sure how those belts would work. I'm sure they'd work, just not the way that I thought they would. And there, so let's split it there. God, where's our... There to there. And again, giving way to the bus. And that's the last one on the bus, isn't it? Yep, cool. Alright, let's keep our power poles going. There and there and there. Ah, that's right. They've widened the range of the power poles in this. So essentially a standard power pole has a bigger range, like the size of a medium power pole. So that's not normally the size that you would have. Alright, let's do red science. Red science. Cool. Where are we? Blue, blue, blue. 11, 9, 7. Sweet. Just took them all and it probably wasn't very many. No, it's only 27. But these are all running, which is good. So that's going to give me red science. Now I know from watching VGG that these are going to be needed later for other sciences. So I'm actually going to dedicate one of these bus lines, so probably this one, to science. So like the first few sciences. So let's just grab like that. And let's line that up there and go there. Cool. And that. 4 out to there. And we're going to run that way. Alright, and there is our first lot of science being made. Didn't take my own advice and use some loaders. Come on. There you go. Load them. So these loaders, will load them on the inside of the belt. The inserters, we'll put them on the outside. We'll end up with a full belt, which will work out quite nicely. Alright, so that's red, and that's easy enough just to expand downwards. We now want green. So to do green science is transport belt and inserters. So transport belt is iron and iron gears, and then inserters are iron gears and primitive circuits, right? So the idea would be this thing will be that, right? So we will have, how are we going to do this? I do have long inserters. That has iron plate as well as iron gear. So let's maybe do, this is going to be iron plate on the inside, and I'm going to output gears on the outside. So we're going to split this Maybe not there. So this will be our iron intake. That's going to go on the inside with an inserter there. Then we're going to output onto the outside of the belt. So that's going to be a combined belt. So that will then be able to do, we will then be able to do, so these guys will be that, which is just a simple thing like that. And then on the other side, we're going to do inserters, but we're going to, oh, you're kidding me. Gonna have to do, if we're doing intake there for the circuits, we're gonna have to do output. I need some more long inserters. Yeah. Output on the outer belt. That's just going to go onto its own belt right there. Right. So bear with me. Yeah, this uranium patch isn't going to be used. It's just going to be, you know, glowing green. And then what I want to do is go up this way. Obviously this is going to output on the outside of the belt. This is going to join up on the inside. Let's get rid of that. So this allows for a bit of expansion down this way. Actually, I might just move this all down a bit. Yeah. Like that. So the reason why I've done that is so that I can actually expand this down a bit. Because when we get red undergrounds, they actually go underneath two of these things. So they will reach under two. Actually, how far does this go? Yeah, it still only goes 4. That's fine. Alright. Over the green glowy patch and then back down this way. So then we're doing a couple of machines like this. Obviously leaving room for expansion. Inputting our resources and then outputting them onto another belt, which is then going to go the opposite way to the way that I originally put it, and out onto our bus. Is that right? No, there. There. Cool. Let's make some more of those just by hand. Alright, and then we're just going to go out 2 tiles instead of 1. Yeah, 2 tiles and then turn. So then we have an underground there, that keep going there. Cool. So we'll just run this along. Yeah, I keep doing that. Gotta remember my own rules. Alright, lay out the belt. Hurry up. Come on. That's better. And then for here, we're going to put in one of these down there. We're going to not do that there, but we're going to do one of those there. And this way we've got a bit of stuff happening down here now. Oh, it's a tile off. No, not good enough. I want to Control X, not Alt D. One tile. That looks like more than one tile, but one tile. There and there. There and there. How am I going to sort this out? Oh, too bad. Alright, so we've got a heap of red now. We just need to start putting in some power for this. Can just go to there and then one there. Slightly off balance, but that's fine. So these need to be fast. That's all going. This needs to be green circuits. Nope. With a splitter off there and like that. Cool. So that'll do green circuits in that side. So it's already doing belt. We just need to power up this. Again, it's all off by one tile. Should have just put the power pole down where I wanted it. There and there. Alright, so now that we've got the stuff to do it on a belt, we can then do it that way. Again, I want to do these last two as loaders, not inserters. These are going to have to be fast inserters, otherwise it's just going to really annoy me. Alright. Yes, continue watching, yes. Come on. Fine, just... Come on then. Music played funny buggers. Okay. Start it again. Alright, and we have green on a belt now. Cool. So... That's right, I want the loaders. Cool. Because these are 5 every 20 seconds as well, so these are going to be evenly ratioed, provided that we can actually get enough inserters. Like, is that gears? That's the problem? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Maybe I don't make gears on site. Maybe I just use the stuff off the bus. That was the point. Which means that all of this can be moved back one. Do that there, that down there, into there, and that to there. Get rid of that piece. Alright, there we go, we shouldn't run out of gears now. well, not like we were before. Then what we want to do is just upgrade these to fast so they grab all the resources that they can. It's probably not ideal, to be honest. Per minute, per second. Needs 4 per second and 6 per second. I mean, it's going to be enough. Should be fine. Like, I mean, these seem to be keeping up. Yeah, now it's just iron plate, so yeah. They're keeping up, which is fine. And we've now got them all on the belt, so that's even better. Alright, cool. So let's clear out a bit of space here.